Test 1 2. Stop broadcasting. It looks like I'm live. Is it on now? All right. Now I think I need to. Hey guys, I'm sorry if anyone is there. I am trying to check out my live stream using Hangouts. Not sure if this looks different. I am trying to check out my live stream using Hangouts. Okay. Yes, it is working. Different. I am trying to check out my live stream. Okay. Yes, it is working. I have access. Not sure. Oh, okay. Hey, guys. What's up? Cowboy Crunk coming to you from Magnolia, Texas. I do need to change the picture on my live stream account now. I know you guys. This is my first time to use Hangouts, so you guys let me know how it's working, how the sound is, how the camera looks. Does everything look okay? Okay. Yeah, it looks okay. It's lagging a little bit. Yeah, I've never used Hangouts before, guys. This is my first time. Hey, what's up, Stevie Mac, man? I'm using Hangouts. I don't know if you guys know what it is exactly, but I have. It's a pretty cool setup. I've used it on Mosh's channel before, and I've got this. I think it's set up. I think, yeah, this is it right here. I can put the link out there if anybody wants to jump in. You could jump in live. We could and use Google Hangouts. It's a pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hey, Mosh, is this how I do this, brother? I think you got me rolling. There's the link. I don't know if that's the right link. It changed the link there. Shit, man. I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I do want to talk a little Cowboys. I want to get things rolling, but this is my first time to try and use my Google Hangouts account. I've been on there with Mosh. If anybody wants to jump in, I don't know if that's the correct link or not. Mosh, do I give the link? I guess I'd give the link off of my Hangout channel, correct? What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother? Or Mike, excuse me. Cowboys 1973. How you doing, bro? I hope the sound is good. It's my first time to use Google Hangouts. We had a live chat the other night with yeah. What's up, brother? Hey, my Cowboys family in the house too. I've never used this before, guys, so I was trying to get somebody to jump in here and jump on the live.
You have the right idea. Everything you're doing is correct. Normally, if you do put the link in the chat, you got to delete it right after because trolls and things like that.
Oh, you're in here. What's up, brother? I see your cat.
I jumped in real quick just to.
Hey, thanks, my man. That's cool. Everybody, I did throw the link there in the chat box if a few people want to jump on. This is just a test series, so if anybody out there wants to talk Cowboys, if you've got your camera on, Ray, Cowboys 1973, if you want to jump in, the link is up there. All you got to do is I don't even think you have to have the Hangouts application, do you, Mosh? I can't remember.
I'm on computer, so I can just click on
the link.
Yeah, I don't know how people do it with a cell phone, but
okay. So if you're on your computer, you see the link up there, you want to jump in, feel more than free to jump in. I think, Mosh, are you naked over there, dude? What's going on, dude? I can see your reflection in the TV. You'll get my channel banned, bro. What the hell's going on, dog? Hey, yeah, supporting my Bill Bates, guys. Got to represent that, baby. But the link is up there. Anybody wants to jump in. I wasn't going to stay on too long. I did just want to figure this out. What I'd like to do is start having a few you guys jump on the live stream with me. We do talk a lot of Cowboys. It's a lot easier than using the chat box, guys. And you don't have to throw your camera up. You can just use a picture if you don't want to turn your camera on. But you'll have access to talk back and forth one-on-one like I'm talking with South of Heaven 88 right now.
And boom, you can turn your camera off like that. Just a push of a button.
Yeah. Boom. I could turn my camera off in 1 second. So what it would give you is live one-on-one conversation or 5-on-5 or 10-on-10. If the other night we had about, 8 people in here, Mosh, on your channel?
Yeah, we had a hell of a stream the other day.
Yeah, it was a really good stream. A little bit of arguing, a little bit of going back and forth, different opinions. and I think everyone in there was Cowboys fan. Did we have any other fans in there?
No, it was all Cowboys. Cowboys only that night.
Yeah. Hey, big splat, Dan Blatt. I'd love to talk with you, man. Anytime if you want to jump in here, I'll try to do one of these. We'll try to keep this rolling for a while. If you guys want to jump in, I'm gonna shoot the link in. If you guys want to jump in, like I said, you don't have to turn your camera on. All this does is it gives you the ability to jump in, and you can put your voice on here. You can express your opinion instead of having to sit there and type it out. So it is 9:30 here. Not sure how much longer I'll go, but Juan Mendez, what's up, brother? My boy Crunk, shout out to you from El Paso, Texas. Hell yeah, brother. Texas in the house, baby. But I just put the link out there. Mosh, the link is showing up as hangouts.google.com. It doesn't have like any kind of
That's the correct link because that's how I got in.
Okay.
But you got to remember that in the future,
if
you pop it in that chat, you got to delete it right away or have them email you or you email them, and or the Hangout scenario with the app to get in otherwise, because there is trolls out here, and you're a great guy, but maybe because you hang out with me or just because you're a Dallas Cowboy fan in general, they'll come in here and they can actually shut the stream down and do all the kinds of craziness. So yeah, just got to remember that in the future.
Yeah, no. But if I do a second hangout like next week, then the link is different, correct?
Yes, it's always a different link.
Oh, okay, cool. So
as far as live goes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So if I shut this down and we use Google Hangouts next week, it'll be a completely different link.
Correct.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah. So if you guys see the link there, anybody wants to jump in, make it private. The link. Yeah. I will on I guess future links. I'll figure out how to do that once I get more emails and once I figure out who's on here. I'd like to hear from Dan. Dan, we talk all the time, via chat box, as well as some of the other guys in here. Stevie Mack, Cowboys fan 1973. If you want to jump in, just click on the link, and I think it throws you right in. You just turn your camera off, and you'll have voice access to the stream. And somebody's cat is going buck wild.
Yep.
So anybody got any ideas out there on what's I think something will go down this week, possibly this week with Dak. If Dak is willing to take, people are saying a team friendly deal. I think all deals have to be team friendly and not just Dak's. There's going to be other guys that are going to want more money than I think. We can't pay guys like Brown and Odell Beckham Jr. We can't pay guys like that. None of our salaries can go like that. So I don't understand. Dak's going to have, 30, 31. That's where it's going to be, I think.
There was some news on Mike Weber today that he's going to be fine. Nothing serious to his injury.
Oh yeah. His knee injury. That's good. I haven't been keeping up too much on it. I've got 2 interviews Wednesday morning. I've been working on some stuff here, and then I'm on vacation, so I've been spending some time with the wife and getting shit done here at the house. But all is good. I think the big thing is they need to approach these guys, and whoever is closest to negotiating with the Cowboys, you sign that guy first. If it's Dak, if it's if it happens to be Cooper or even Ezekiel Elliott, Ezekiel Elliott is going to be a tough sign. I think that's going to be the toughest sign.
Yeah, with everybody else getting their big paychecks, it's going to be hard for the NFL's leading rusher to be team friendly, especially his agent. They're going to want big money, and in the end, going to end up having to pay him, right?
Yeah, and the thing is, to me, I think Zeke is. I think he's the most prolific player on our team. I mean, Dak being a quarterback, yeah, you handle more situations. You've got to You've got to run the huddle. You've got to line everybody up. You got to know everybody's position. I know the quarterback position is much more important than the running back, but Zeke is a Hall of Famer. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. He probably only has, I was watching so much stuff on running backs today. Running backs, you're looking at 7-8 years, and then you don't have much left in your running backs. So
as far as my 2 cents on the Cowboys, as far as the overall talent, I got Zeke and Zach Martin right there, and hell, Travis Frederick would be right there with them as well, minus his disease issue.
Yeah, so you got to pay those guys. Those we are sitting in a good position. We've got most of those guys paid already. So you just got to roll the dice with Ezekiel Elliott and hope we can keep him fresh for a couple more, not just a couple more years, but another 4 or 5 years is probably, and then you're looking at he starts the tires are start wearing out around that time, so you can't continue to pay Ezekiel Elliott because he's just not going to be there past 2023, 24. That's just the nature of the game.
And let me give a shout out to the Cowboy fans out there. You guys know what to do. Hit that thumbs up, like the stream, man. And as always, go Cowboys. I'm South of Heaven 88, a.k.a. Mike Mosh, and good to be over here with Cowboy Crunk.
And I'm posting the link again. If anybody wants to jump in on the chat, just click the link right there. You don't have to turn your camera on. You can still voice your opinion. You can come in. You can chat. And you don't have to sit there and type back and forth. It would be nice to hear from Stevie Mack. You could jump in. Mike, Cowboys fan 1973, Cowboys X Factor. If you want to jump in here, like I said, no camera required. Just hit the link. Wasn't planning on being here too long. I just wanted to test this out and see if I had figured out how to get in here and use this Hangout thing. It's something Mosh uses a lot, and we have a good time over on his channel, talking smack, talking Cowboys. Sometimes we get off subject, but it's always a good time.
Well, it looks like you figured it out, man. Good job. And anybody new, if anybody new that comes in, they just got to know to mute the chat area. Your audio is going to come from the Hangout area, and you just mute the chat area. That way, it's not echoing and overlapping.
Yeah, you'll get about a 4 or 5 second delay is what I had when I started. So, like I said, it's my first time to use it. I'll probably start using it more. I know once I start using it more, we'll get more people in here. But there's a bunch of guys out there. I don't like to type that much. I'd rather run my mouth. So, hey, if you want to jump in, my Cowboys family. I know you're going to probably do your own show, so you could do your pre-show here. I'm not going to stay much longer. It's getting late. Got to get some stuff done tomorrow. And I'm sure you're going live tonight. We are setting up for our channel for tonight. Cool. Well, if you want to jump in and do your pre-show here, let some people know that I'm not sure if I've got anybody on my channel that isn't already on yours, but I have an old phone with a broken camera. Once I can buy a new phone. Oh, Stevie Mac, man. Brother, I'll get you a phone. You deserve it. I probably got one of my kids' old phone.
Or just get you a cheap laptop.
Yeah, get you a cheap laptop. You can get those for I'm here, but not wanting to get shut down on my first call. You ain't gonna get shut down, man. Ain't nobody shutting nobody down. It won't work
David
through
Vince in the chat saying,
David
Vince in the chat saying, Pollard still most of Zeke's passes this season. The more weapons, the better, David. You know what I mean? You can't have too many weapons on a team. So the more weapons we got, the better. Let them take some of the Zeke catches. That just means more trouble for whatever team we're playing against.
Yeah, I think I don't think he's going to be as dynamic as Zeke, of course, but at least out of the backfield catching the ball, that's something he's really known for and does well. So it might be a little bit of a drop off with having Pollard in there catching some of these passes, but it's gonna keep Zeke's wheels fresh, especially when we go into the playoffs. You guys saw that towards the end of the season, and we were having to win games and going into the playoffs. Ezekiel Elliott was tired, man, and you saw him a few times barely make it off the field. Before the next ball was snapped.
Oh, and that's another thing, Cowboy Crunk, that I'll tell you about. Sometimes people with cell phones, they've got to have the message sent to them on Facebook or Twitter or through email. And some people cannot get the link in the chat. If you're on a computer or laptop, you just click on and it's easy. But a lot of times people with a cell phone, they'll have to actually have it emailed or whatever. And if I'm ever in your stream, I'll take care of the emailing stuff for you.
Oh, cool, man.
I'm that type. You know what I mean? I'll do it. So
that's like LL Cool J. You're that type of guy. Hey, another thing on the draft. If you recall, all the Jalen Hurd videos I did, I don't know if it helped him out or not. Everybody was saying he was going to go in the 4th or 5th round. Dude, he almost went in the 2nd round. He was 2nd pick in the 3rd round. I knew he would get drafted high, but man, I'm really looking forward to see him play for San Francisco. Not that I like San Francisco or wish anything, but when you just latch onto a player that you really like, you like players to see certain players do good. Okay. So I got people on their cell, I guess, trying to jump in, and it's causing a problem. And I think my
Cowboys family, I just popped you the link on Twitter.
Canine Cowboy, what's up, brother? I'm gonna pop the link in there again. Anyone that's not on their phone, if you want to try and jump in, this is my first live stream using Hangouts. If you click on that link, it gives you the ability to jump into the Hangout with us. Just using your microphone. You'll be in the chat box, but you won't have to type everything. I clicked on the link.
What's up?
Who that?
MC to the F.
Oh, my brother. My brother from another mother. What's up, my man?
What's up, Mosh?
What's up, family? What's
up, brother? How you doing? I'm glad. I'm honored to be on your first test run here.
Hey, thank you very much. I like using this thing, man. This is really cool. I had a good time the other night. Had a few drinks, sat out on the balcony, and got ate up by mosquitoes till about 4 a.m.
That was good stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. I was heated up, man. I just don't understand why people are saying Dak, give Dak $22 million. I mean, 25. I'm like, I'm sorry you're not getting paid in your job, but bro, you're gonna get paid what your competitive people in your competitive wage make. You're going to get paid similar to that if you do a good job. And Dak is one. He's got weapons around him. He's got a lot of weapons around him. But there's been a lot of quarterbacks that had a fuckload of weapons around them that didn't do shit.
Correct. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not like jumping for joy that we're going to have to spend this much money, but it is the way it is. And I know that the way the Cowboys are structuring their contracts right now, to me, it seems like, as long as we have a team friendly out, by year 4 or something like this, I think that I don't really, I'm all in on that, on this kind of path the Cowboys are taking. And again, when it comes to Dak Prescott himself, I mean, he has the intangibles you really can't speak of. You can't really teach. I'm sorry. So he has the fantastic intangibles. And when you made a good point about the fact that he's done this, I said all these other things in the past, and we've all said about Linehan and the offensive line, and Zeke's thing with hanging over the team 2 years ago, and then being a rookie coming in, thrown into the fire, with Romo's situation. My point here being is every year has been something a hill for him to climb over. And last year with Linehan, the OC, the receiver by committee, the offensive line issues, he overcame all that. Plus, people go to stats, like you said, we're a run-first team. This is a run-first team. He did this in a run-based system, and people want to take out his running stats. You don't take out his fumbles. You don't take out his running stats. It's part of his game. And Romo actually fumbled more on average than Dak Prescott. Just letting you guys know that. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm. That's true. And one of the other things, there's been a couple games where they kind of cut Dak loose, and he had much better stats. They didn't run Zeke that much. And in the Philly game where we went overtime, dude, I didn't realize he threw the ball close to 50 times that game and had 40 something completions, or it was like 36 or 48 or something like that. I don't want to quote it exactly, but I forgot that about that game. He went his completion rate was like over 80%. And he threw the ball almost 50 times. I mean,
a lot of people are going to say dink and dunk stuff, That's the thing. A lot of people are going to say dink and dunk Dak, but and maybe that was his rookie year. So maybe that might have been the situation. But Are you talking about the rookie year game? His rookie game?
No, I actually think it was last year, like game 13, or I'll have to
Against the
look it up
Eagles.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
against the
one
Eagles.
where it flipped up in the air and Amari Cooper he caught it and ran it in. Yeah, that game. Okay, yeah.
4
So
touchdowns,
I
no
wonder.
interceptions. I
Yeah,
mean, he can
that's
do
the
it when
game
he's at.
he came back. He did that against the Eagles the first time they played him last year in Philly. Not about the numbers, but in the second, like the middle of the third, end of the third to the rest of the fourth, Dak exploded when they let him kind of take over, like you said. And the same thing happened in that game when he started to that's the game he called the audible for Amari Cooper finally.
Yeah.
Getting out of the Linehan cage and was able to get that pass out to him. That's why he had the explosion in about the same time, end of the third till the end of the game, till the overtime. Dak brought him down the field and, helped the team. Like you said, the numbers, I don't really get caught up in that because when they need to throw it, they'll find a way. But the thing is that, I just feel like Dak has the pulse of this team, and I think that he's the leader that we need. The best guy is going to give us a chance to win the Super Bowl, which what I care about. That's the star over everything. Getting that Super Bowl, right? The best chance we have right now and in the next 3 to 4 years is Dak Prescott. And that's my opinion on the subject. There's nothing else you can do bringing somebody in. Nobody you can get in here. It's going to be cheaper. Nobody in here you're going to draft and then be ready to go while this team is Super Bowl ready. Dak is the guy. You got to pay him. Case closed.
Yeah. We have
Cowboys Fade 1973. I did emailed you the link. Jason Garrett, the fake Jason Garrett, is in the chat. You better win that Super Bowl or you be job hunting, buddy. And shout out to our brother, Justin Corals. He's always on all of our mainstream. Shout out to you. We see you over there, CE Dunes. And Dan, go Cowboys.
Yeah, cool. Hey, definitely on that aspect of Dak, he's a winner. Straight up, he's a winner. When things need to go his way, they just seem to go that way. There's certain guys out there that are like that, and you can't. That's born into him. That's something that was in his genes or whatever. But Dak is a winner. I don't think, as far as a quarterback, I think he's I would put him between 7 and 10 as far as quarterback skills. But as far as a football player, I think he's a top 3 football player in the whole damn league. He has something, man. And he might make some mistakes, not mistakes, but he might not always have everything that perfect quarterback has. He doesn't have the Peyton Manning skills or, the arm of some of these other guys, accuracy and stuff, perfection. But dude, he gets it done. He's a fighter. He's determined. Those guys will follow him into a fucking hailstorm and a 10 alarm fire at the same time. They'll follow him into a damn tsunami, and that's what the quarterback needs.
I'm all in. I agree, man. I agree with you.
And on the money, yeah, I think 30 million's a lot. I think it's a lot to give a quarterback that's probably like between 7 and 10 in the league as far as a QB, but the things he's missing, he can learn those things too. And bro, if he gets that accuracy and pocket presence down, dude, we're looking at a beast of a quarterback.
I agree. And again, he's like you said, with the other pieces around him, he's going to be he's kind of what runs this whole engine in a way. I believe in, Zeke is the one that has the whole, he's the one that's the machine, he's made for this team. We run first, and that's what it's made. The offensive line has to stay healthy. All these other pieces have to stay in place. Yeah. But Dak, when everything fails and he has to go up the hill, it's not going to be as easy for Zeke to do it. It's not going to be as easy for Amari Cooper to do it. Offensive linemen, it's going to be very hard for them to do it. All this is, I'm saying, single-handedly. It's going to rely on Dak. And Dak has those. He's proven that he has those intangibles. That's when we need him. Everything else is Zeke and Amari and the offensive line. We're good. But when we need to win, Dak can do it. Not every game. We don't want to do it every single game. We don't want that. But when it's needed, Dak is the man, I think, for that. And I agree with you.
Yeah, hopefully we can get at least 3 or 4 games this year where we can rest Zeke a little bit more. With Pollard being there, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm still pulling for Rico, just to throw it in there because Mosh is out here. I just think if he turns into a weapon, shit, it's another weapon. I pull for all the Cowboys. I know we all do, but no, I wanted to get in. I wanted to see if my chat box worked or the Hangouts was working. So I'm not going to stay long. I'll let you guys go. I know you got your channel coming up later. So everybody that's on here, hang out for a little while longer, and my Cowboys family will get his rolling. But I'm going to end this, I guess, just real short. My first hangouts. Thank you guys for jumping in.
Awesome, buddy. Congrats on your first hangout.
Yes, I figured it out. Marsh's the one.
My,
Cowboys, baby.
My Cowboys Nation Syndicate brother, Boys for Life, is in the chat. He's got a channel over there, and just wanted to give a shout out to Boys for Life. Y'all can subway up that channel as well. Good to have MCF in the house, my Cowboys family. He'll be going live in a bit, and obviously I'm South of Heaven 88. Good to be over here on the channel. Yeah,
what's up, my Cowboys life? Sorry, man, you just jumped in a little late. This is my first hangout, so I had my Cowboys family in here representing that family life, and South of Heaven 88. Thanks for jumping in. Cowboys Crunk, I'm out, guys. Peace, love, peace, and many wins and a Super Bowl, baby. We got one coming.
Go Cowboys!
Now, how the hell do I end this? There we go. I got it.
Yeah, the other screen, and boom.
Yeah, it's here somewhere. I'll figure it out. Right there. My computer's slower than hell. Peace.